Dallas Mavericks going to the Phoenix Suns here, game one. And I'm a little surprised that this line isn't higher. I don't think the Suns have really been getting the respect they're due for some reason, and I could be
Mhm.
dead wrong on that. But they're 68 and 20 on the season, and they're playing a team that has 12 fewer wins, yet they're only 5.5 point home favorites in game one. So I will tell you right away, I'm leaning Phoenix already on this game, and I think they, as the number one seed in the entire NBA, let alone the Western Conference, I think they know they have to bring the A+ game and take care of business on their home court tonight. Do you see it the same way, Ronald?
Yeah, I agree. I think for me, the only way that I'm looking here is towards the Suns. I think you mentioned, the Suns aren't getting the respect that they deserve based on this line. I think to me, it's the other way around. I think the Mavs are getting a lot more respect, too much respect. I think the way that they played Utah is affecting this line here. And what I was talking about last week when I was looking into the series is the Mavs obviously looked a lot better than they are against Utah because they're facing a team in Utah Jazz who really don't have the team chemistry that the Suns have here. And I was speaking about offensively, the Mavs struggled against a team that was I think Utah finished 10th in defensive rating during the regular season. The Suns are third in defensive rating, so it's going to be a lot tougher for the Mavs here to put up points against a team that is stronger defensively all around and a team that has a higher team morale. If you look at the Jazz, they had players not even really liking each other at a personal level, and that affects the game when you're on the court. The Suns here, they have their chemistry really is on point. You can see that when they play the game. They're happy, they're having fun. Booker, he looked like he was recovered from his injury pretty quickly. People were surprised that he played that last game, and I think with the extra rest, he's going to be more. He'll be stronger in this game as well. The Suns are at full strength here, and to me right now, I think the Suns in this game specifically, game one. I think the line is telling us that I feel like the Mavs are just getting a little bit too much respect here. I think the Suns will win and cover this game.
Yeah, I'm with you. Obviously, that's what I said before with the preview, and I have something that supports the over in this game. Let me just get to it here. Here we are. I'm sorry, not the over. I actually like the under, and I'll do some live in-game strategy that I've already mapped out. So the under in this game, all totals with a total of 210 or more points of regular season playoff games after one of the teams, being Phoenix in this case, has covered two of the last three against the spread, is a top level team winning 75% or more of their games, playing another elite team that is winning at least 60% of their games in the season. That translates into a 43 and 20 under record for 68% winners over the last 5 seasons for the regular season and playoff action. So with the total where it is, currently, where are we seeing this total right now? We are seeing it at like 215 ish. So it's a quotient that you use for option evaluations in the stock
Mhm.
market and commodities market. So it's called implied volatility. So this game is potentially, based on my models, going to be more volatile than the Sixers and the Miami game. And you'll have opportunities where these teams are going to be playing very fast. They're going to be playing very slow based on what you're seeing at the scoring rate on the scoreboard. So at 215, if you don't like either side, you can play pizza money bets as follows, in my humble opinion. What you want to do is take your $10 bet, $20 bet, and look for under 221 and a half, and then a second one if you want at 226 and a half. If the game starts out slow in the first half, you want to look for 209 and a half and then 206 and a half to go over. So you actually have a great opportunity here. And of course, they always don't work out, but you have a chance here to get a middle, especially if you get those first two bets done in the first quarter, because that's when everything's going to be really volatile in terms of your pricing with the total. So that's my take on that game and some live in-game betting that people seem to like. I love it. I know you do too, Ronald.